The report, The Generosity Factor, Evangelicals and Giving, found that 74% of evangelicals gave to their church at some point during the last year. Authors of the study also point out areas of concern when it comes to the issue of generosity and believers.
We had 19% who gave nothing whatsoever, nothing to church, nothing to charity. So 1 out of every 5 evangelicals is simply not a giver, or at least not in the last 12 months.
Ron Sellers of Gray Matter Research and Consulting, along with Infinity Concepts, explored the giving habits of evangelicals over a year's time.
We found that among evangelical Protestants, 74% give to their church or to a church. 58% give to charity outside of church, and that could be a Christian ministry, that could be a secular charity. Only 51% give to both church and charity.
According to the study, on average, an evangelical gave $1,923 to church and $622 to charity over the last year, for a grand total of $2,545. Sellers says while many Protestants believe in the biblical principle of tithing, few come close to it.
Only 13% were giving away at least 8% of their estimated income.
God commands us to give a tithe back to Him. And the best place that I can see to do that, and He commands us, is the place where we're fed spiritually, and that would be our local church.
Sellers points out a significantly higher rate of giving came from those who regularly read the Bible and attend church.
We found a very significant, substantial, and consistent difference in giving patterns, no matter how it's measured, whether they give, how much they give, and how generously they give compared to their own means, according to how involved people are in their faith.
86% of those who attended church at least once a month, in person or online, gave, compared to 42% who attended less than once a month. And for those who read the Bible each week, giving was at 400% higher than those who rarely or never opened the book. Dr. Corney Becker of Regent University's School of Divinity says giving is often tied to gratitude.
Gratitude is when we not only understand what we've received, but the ability to then extend that gratitude to others.
And that can be expressed in a variety of ways.
Often it's given to either mission or humanitarian organizations such as feeding the poor or taking care of those people that are indeed destitute. And we have to remember that this is not something for Christians or evangelicals that is apart from our faith. It is central to us.
A large number interviewed for the study support 3 or more charities outside of their church, generosity for which the Salvation Army is grateful.
The American public stepped up in a wonderful way to support the Salvation Army during the pandemic.
Commissioner Kenneth Hodder serves as national commander.
It doesn't surprise me that when people believe that the Lord Jesus Christ has changed their life, that they're willing to give in support of the Salvation Army and other organizations to ensure that others have that opportunity as well.
And while the study found half of evangelicals give less than 1% of their annual income, those who do see it as rewarding and fulfilling.
There is a need out there, and we just receive blessings back that we can't begin to measure.
It shines God's love. It's really just about giving God, showing God. You know, you can say you love God, but practicality is when you're physically doing things, you're giving, you're blessing people, you're helping those in need. That's exactly what Jesus did.
Charlene Aaron, CBN.